Hi guys, my name is Robin. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are doing a tea leaf reading for the energy of the week from January 6th through to January 12th. So I'm just gonna grab my tea here. Hope you guys all had an amazing holiday. I'm definitely being called into the energy of rest for 2020, so feel free to comment what you feel like is important for you to start focusing on. The three words that I received was rest, let go, and trust for myself. And so I'm learning the energy of peace and just finding that calm energy within myself. And so I definitely feel like there's a healing energy around relationships and my goals and things like that. So again, share what your goal is. I'd really appreciate it. So let's see what we can expect from January 6th through January 12th. If you'd like your own personal reading, you can go into robinshealing.com and connect with me there. If it's through distance, you can book online under my services. I'm doing I'm not doing tea leaf, I'm doing a tarot card reading day at Physio in Motion in Riverview on January 19th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's $45 for a tarot card reading as well. All right. Right away, I'm feeling this feeling of just stress. And it's to the point where there may be some paranoia. And when I think about the word paranoia, it's I'm getting ahead of myself, right? I'm getting upset with things before those things have even happened, right? So it could be that you think too much of yourself, or you have too high of expectations, or it's the opposite. You're not taking care of that self-love practice that I always discuss. And under my playlists, you can see some talks under there, and there may be some helpful information as well. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, where I also do Facebook Lives fairly frequently. All right, so the next step, the main thing would be, let's work on Monday, okay? Because that was just some stuff I was feeling there. This is talking about being mindful of where your headspace is. What are you focusing on? So it's all related. And so if you're distracted when you're driving the car, that sort of thing, pay more attention to what is around you. Because if you're searching for abundance in 2020, you may find that a lot of it has to do with you not focusing on the dreams. You're focusing on other things that are pulling you away from your dreams. So just be mindful of where your mind is. Then we'll work on Tuesday. And Tuesday's saying that there's definitely a need for more grounding and more space, because if you don't have the right environment, then it makes it really hard to do meditation. It makes it really hard to manifest, things like that. So on Tuesday, you may find that it's time to get a little bit more insight on how you're feeling. So it's a great time for prayer. And again, as I was saying, I'm working more on that peace energy. You may find that it's time to sit down and maybe think or write about some of those dreams. I don't really sense that they're final right now. Okay. Wednesday, what can we expect for Wednesday? That would be the 8th. The number 8 is often, I'm just feeling like it's letting go of stress. So making sure that if you've been feeling down in the past, that you're not allowing your past to get you down. So don't define yourself by other people's thoughts and other people's feelings. So that's probably why there's this grounding energy that has to come in for us. And Mother Nature always has a way of taking care of things for us as well. So maybe there's this need to appreciate a bit more. There could be a need to celebrate just a tiny bit more about just the energy of living, being here on Earth. Okay, so that Wednesday is going to be a time to be proud of yourself, look at your achievements, look at your success. I'd say do a gratitude journal if you're struggling with those things. Just focus on the good that you already have in your life. And again, start focusing on the good that you're going to have as if you already have it now. So really still working on manifesting. And I believe we will have a full moon coming up as well. So that's probably why some of this energy is already coming up. And I will do a reading on the full moon coming up as well. So if I'm not talking too much about that now, you will see more information under my moon cycles, okay? Thursday energy. This is about, we think so highly of certain people to the point where we're maybe not looking at them in the I don't want to say in the right way, but we're it's like when we're looking at people with rose-colored glasses, we're seeing them for like them having amazing qualities and they're just so beautiful, where it's kind of like, just as you center yourself and ground yourself, as I was discussing up until this point, you're going to find that a lot of your problems start to go away when you're doing your own practice, and then you're going to start to see other people in the light that they really are in. And then you're going to get more help from those people, because you're not going to see people, I don't feel like saying on a pedestal, but you're not going to be, I guess, as intimidated by other people. All right, and that does happen. This is all part of creating a space for yourself that you are happy in. So if that's your home life, if that's your workspace, if that's getting away, if it's a travel plan, whatever it is for you. Okay, so Friday, what can we expect for Friday the 10th? Something tells me we might have a full moon around the 10th, okay? There's some shame energy, and there's just the feeling of like too many feelings, I guess, and trying to put the feeling somewhere. And that's what I'm kind of suggesting throughout the week, is that contemplation energy. It's you know, work more on that vision that we have for the future. Stop focusing so much on the heavy energy. Even when we have full moon energy, often we're doing shadow work, but try not to focus too much on the shadow side right now, because we need to stay very hopeful and idealistic. It's like you need to shine brighter than you've ever shined, because this energy that we're working with is trying to pull us upward, not downward, right? So let go of shame if you have any of that. Just clear and release. There could be a lot of that around technology as well. You could have some people around you on technology, could be social media, that are making you feel badly. So make sure you're decluttering who you have on your social media. That's a big one for myself as well. Let's go into the weekend energy. We'll call this Saturday. Entertainment's really coming up. The importance of feeling like we're going back into that inner child, new beginnings, resurrection, and often when we have full moon energy, so whether I'm right about that or not, there's still that feeling of going back into positive old habits, things like that. Makes sense at this time of year too. There's some creative energy coming up on Saturday as well, so you may be feeling like crystal healing might be helpful for you. Maybe that's something you're just starting to learn about. I also sell crystals, jewelry, things like that. Yoga is also coming up. Like, it's whatever you feel like is going to help you be more responsible, whatever is going to help you feel like you're getting help from others, that sort of thing. That's another theme this week. It's about that inviting that calm, positive energy in with other people. Let's go into Sunday. Sunday is saying that when it comes to nutrition and food, try not to stress too much about that. That makes sense, with this time of year. Because on the weekend we're working more with that childlike energy, that divinity side to ourselves. We need to focus on feeling grounded, and sometimes that just means we need to feel comfortable in ourselves. And so if we're focusing so much on trying to do this or trying to do that, it can definitely take away from us just enjoying the days, the pleasure of life. All right, so joy is going to be really helpful this week, doing things that make you feel strong, make you feel responsible as well. And then, of course, on the weekend, there's tons of time and room for more improvement when it comes to our quality of life. Okay, so that should be all. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and thanks so much for watching these videos. I very much appreciate it. Take care. Bye for now.